If Bob Marley was alive, do you think that he would be featuring Sarkodie? They are in two different worlds.
Sometimes when we are giving our opinions, we should call our mothers and ask them first.
Just one feature from a Bob Marley, Sarkodie Bob Marley kekeno. Still, people are paid. And this was the same thing that happened the time Beyonce featured Shatawale. The same thing people were talking, and why should she come and feature Shatawale? And then a whole lot. Now it's a Sarkodie's turn. Blakk Rasta came to say a lot of things about this feature and how it is a disrespect to Bob Marley's legacy and how it shouldn't have been Sarkodie. Now it should have been some conscious artists, like some conscious reggae artists or whatever. And then Efya went for an interview. They asked her some questions about it, and she came to throw fire. And Blakk Rasta has replied that fire. Oja, oja, oja. Now, after watching the whole Blakk Rasta rant about this whole Bob Marley issue, it looks like Blakk Rasta has been, championing this whole Rasta movement and following Bob Marley's footsteps and all that. And then when this feature came and it went to somebody like Sarkodie, it has pained him. It has pained him. Now this is the Boss. I'm the Headless YouTuber. This Headless Reactions. Alatai Yanka. Bob Marley featured Sarkodie on his record, and this was facilitated by Bob Marley's estate, by Bob Marley's team. Sarkodie did not go and tell them that, please, I want to rap on Bob Marley's song. Bob Marley's team contacted Sarkodie, and then they did the song together. According to sources, it's not only Sarkodie, it's like an album that they are doing. It's just Sarkodie's own that has been released first. There are some Nigerian artists that are also on some Bob Marley songs. It's a whole production. I hope when the Nigerian artists want to come, you guys will not, you will keep the same energy. Talking about, why should Bob Marley feature Afrobeat artists? Don't come. Anyway, Yan Twaso. So, we all know Kuchoko. Blakk Rasta. Blakk Rasta is somebody who is very vocal. He frees his mind, talks about his opinions, and he's very vocal on radio. Blakk Rasta was on 3FM, and he said some things about this whole Sarkodie feature. Watch this video.
This thing that Mr. Logic has said is going to bruise a lot of people's egos. But I'm going to bruise more egos with what I'm going to say. What Sarkodie did was nothing but a desecration of the legacy of Bob Marley. It's so shameful. What Sarkodie did, my brother, my sister, is nothing but a desecration of the holy music of Bob Marley. Should I go deeper? It's like a king has been buried, and you go and dig him up, steal his gold and diamonds that he's been buried with, urinate right into the grave, and walk away laughing like a madman on heat. Sarkodie allowed himself to be used to desecrate the legacy of Bob Marley. What is special about what Sarkodie did? The one-way rap, which has been on all these years. What Sarkodie does is nothing but one-way rap. And people are not ready to speak the truth. Bob Marley was a king in his own right. Bob Marley was also a legend in the world of reggae and beyond spirituality. Bob Marley did not only sing reggae, he culturalized reggae. You want to hear it again? He culturalized reggae. At the same time, he spiritualized reggae. Bob Marley was not only a singer, like most of these people, he was able to turn reggae music into a spiritual cult. Bob Marley was able to draw religion and spirituality into reggae. Bob Marley was able to make the whole world understand that when you listen to reggae music, you do not only benefit from the aesthetics of reggae music, but the spirituality of reggae music. Bob Marley said, and I quote again, You can't love me music if you love Barry White music. And you can't love Barry White music if you love me music. Because he saw the two of them in two different worlds. If Bob Marley was alive, do you think that he would be featuring Sarkodie? They are in two different worlds. I do not blame Sarkodie. Sarkodie is not the one I'm talking to. I'm talking to the disgraceful Bob Marley family, disgraceful Island Records, for desecrating the legacy of a great spiritual king. It's most nonsensical, my brother, my sister, and I'm hurt as a Rasta man. I am hurt, my brother, my sister, as somebody who has belonged to this cult all these years. Risked our life only for Sarkodie to come on a record like Bob Marley, the king.
Hey, by now the Sark Nation for them, they're angry. Hey, imagine watching this. Imagine watching this as a Sark native, a die-hard Sark native. This thing will get you angry. So the Sark Nation people, they are already angry at Blakk Rasta for all these things that he has said. Now, Efya Nocturnal, we all know how Efya is very close to Sarkodie. At one point, everybody thought they were dating. And they look like a very nice couple. The time they sang I'm in love with you now and all that, you know. But, Tracy success. Anyway. So, Efya went for an interview on GHOne. And then the first thing they asked her, who is, does she know Blakk Rasta? Because Blakk Rasta has said a lot of things about this. And she said she doesn't know Blakk Rasta. Hey, you don't know Blakk Rasta? Mama, come make we talk about Barack Obama. You don't know Blakk Rasta. Anybody in Ghana who will say that they don't know Blakk Rasta is just playing. Like the way Efya was obviously playing. Watch this video.
You don't know Blakk Rasta?
Who is that? He's a rapper?
No, he's not.
He's a what?
He's a radio artist.
In Ghana?
And a presenter, yes. Black.
And a presenter. He's a he's a journalist.
Yes.
Oh, but journalists say what they want. We don't care.
Are you saying you don't know Blakk Rasta?
I don't think I know who he is. Why then? Or your radio?
Yes, and he's also an artist. You don't know Blakk Rasta.
I might, babe, the thing is, I know faces. Oh, funny man. Okay. He does funny songs, right?
No, he's a radio artist.
I saw. Listen, everyone for themselves, God for us all.
Right.
Yeah.
Now how can you say Blakk Rasta makes funny songs? How can you say Blakk Rasta, a conscious artist like Blakk Rasta, making funny songs? Stop that. Blakk Rasta has a lot of conscious songs. Now, anyway, just as she has now recognized Blakk Rasta, no, they asked her some questions about Blakk Rasta's submission, and this is what Efya said. Watch this video.
I think people should realize that sometimes nobody cares about what you say. Your opinion right now, Mr. Black, does not matter. The thing is, the boy has done something and it's historic. Be grateful and let's honor our people. Let's be happy for our people. You saying this, what does it do to it? Are they going to go back into production and make the music what you think it was? Because you went to Juilliard. Fine. Are you Kwame Yeboah? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Please have some backing before you say some of these things. When somebody has done something monumental, just say good work, bro. This is amazing, bro. It doesn't hurt. Sometimes when we are giving our opinions, we should call our mothers and ask them first before we put it out. I swear, you think the same thing too, babe.
Now this is hard though, this is hard. Anyway, when GHOne came to post this part of the video on their Twitter feed, Blakk Rasta came to comment that sad what drugs can do to a beautiful soul. Be delivered and healed in Jesus' name. In a Rasta force in Jesus' name. I never knew Rasta people do in Jesus' name, Anyway, with this thing that Blakk Rasta was saying, it got to a point where he said he is not targeting Sarkodie. He is not angry at Sarkodie, but he is angry at Island Records, he is angry at Bob Marley's team, his family or whatever, whoever facilitated this thing, for choosing a rap artist. Because if Bob Marley were alive, he would have never done a song with somebody like Sarkodie. Now, Bob Marley is dead. So obviously, he can't make choices. At the end of the day, his team have decided this. And it's not only Sarkodie. There are other artists on board. His team saw Blakk Rasta. His team saw Shatawale. His team saw Medica. His team saw Episode. They saw Raskuku. They saw all the reggae dancehall artists in Ghana. And they still went for Sarkodie. So I don't know why you're ranting or I don't know why people are angry. Same way Beyonce's team, when they were looking for somebody to feature, they saw all the artists in Ghana. They saw Sarkodie. They saw Stonebwoy. They saw Episode. They saw Samini. They saw all the big artists. But they decided to go for Shatawale. They've made their decision. Your shouting and your ranting cannot change the song. It will not change the song. Whoever you think is best fit for that, it won't happen. So why are you angry? Huh? Why are people are just ranting and ranting and ranting? And I don't understand, because at the end of the day, these people who made the decision, they didn't just wake up one morning and they did spin the wheel or wheel of fortune. Or they did bluebird, how old are you? One. And so you are not in out. Okay, let's go for Sarkodie. No, that wasn't how they chose. They looked at the artist's resume and all that. And also Blakk Rasta mentioned some things about Bob Marley being a very conscious person and Bob Marley, those kind of things. And Sarkodie is not a conscious or something like that. Now, in an interview, Sarkodie has already mentioned that when he got the call, he nearly turned it down because he knew that Bob Marley did. It would be very difficult for him to, go like that level. But at the end of the day, there were a lot of songs, and he chose Stir It Up. Bob Marley has a lot of conscious songs. He has a lot of deep songs. Stir It Up is not a deep song. It's an Igamayan song. What are you just like the way Blakk Rasta has a lot of deep songs. Very, very deep songs. Conscious ones. And he also has some songs that sound very playful. But you see, just like that, that's the same way Bob Marley also has very conscious songs. Songs that speak to the soul. Songs that are very conscious. And he has other songs that are like Igamayan songs. Stir It Up is an Igamayan song. It's a love song. It's about love making. It's about a woman. And Sarkodie's rap is also about Igamayan love making, about a woman. It's not like Sarkodie went to rap about a woman on a song that is talking about liberation of the African socio-economic... What are you saying? Sarkodie did not go and rap about a woman on a song that is talking about the liberation of the African continent and the spirituality of the Zimbabwe people. No! Bob Marley was talking about love. Sarkodie was talking about love. Bob Marley was talking about love making, and I'll put my wood inside and I'll stir it up. It's the same. And Sarkodie too said the same thing. Son of Barnabin and Safano, my LM. It's love. Now you go and watch my breakdown of that song. No? The link is in the description. Go and watch my breakdown of that song, and you will know how the two of them complemented each other. But the way Blakk Rasta has fired at him, you can see that he was expecting probably himself or some conscious reggae artist to be called. But you see... Anyway, so this is what's happening. Efya Nocturnal has thrown some at Blakk Rasta. Blakk Rasta has also replied, saying that sad what drugs can do to a beautiful soul, be delivered and healed in Jesus' name. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think Blakk Rasta has a solid point to be angry at whoever for putting Sarkodie on a Bob Marley song? Do you think all the Rasta people in the world are angry? Or is just Blakk Rasta and Mr. Logic? Let me know in the comment section. And do you think what Efya said is bad? Let me know what you think about this whole thing in the comment section. Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Yeah,